We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at X-O Manowar issue 6. This is from the 2023 miniseries also called Unconquered, written by Becky, Cloonan and Michael Conrad. Liam Sharp did the art and the cover. Troy Peteri on letters, edited by Alyssa Hawkins. This cover's pretty cool and it is reminiscent of one of the earlier covers, except now most of the X-O armor is not on. So now Arik has to face off with a severely armored and mutated Arum, and it is not going real well. It's a pretty rough fight. Meanwhile, the Geomancer engine has to make a decision. So does Thyra and the Seer. And while there is an attempt to save people, that doesn't appear to be too much of an opportunity here. But the Romanus ship is definitely put in major peril by Arik, and there is a resolution which is going to lead into the 2024 X-O Manowar miniseries Invictus. I don't want to give too much away. There are going to be some supporting cast, it looks like, that are from this storyline. So while the broad strokes are there, the intricacies of this storyline are actually pretty good. And it really helps if you read this straight through, because there's a lot of little stuff that kind of gets forgotten about if you read the issues a month or so apart and you have to reread to find out who the Geomancer is, that sort of thing. Overall, the art style is definitely not going to be for everyone, but I think it's a really interesting style for Liam Sharp. I do prefer his more traditional comic book work like he did in Brave and the Bold, Batman and Wonder Woman, a storyline that definitely feels unfinished. But this is a much more artistic style that is a little bit more nebulous and ethereal looking, that I think is really, really good and has a lot of potential. I just prefer his other style a little bit better. So this art is going to probably turn some people off because it is a bit more abstract in a lot of panels, but I think it's really well done for what it is. And the paper quality improves significantly throughout the course of the production of this book, especially when Alien Books took over. So if you get a chance to check this miniseries out, I'm absolutely going to recommend it. I thought it was a really fun adventure, and the art is really cool for me, and I thought the story was fun. So it's got a lot of positives to be said there. Was it worth the $5 cover price? I didn't have a problem paying for it, because you're really paying for the art and a good story, which is pretty rare these days. So $5 is too expensive for any comic book on the newsstand, but I didn't feel cheated for my money. So if you get a chance to check this out, I would say pick up the trade. Picking up the back issues might involve a little bit of a hunt. The production numbers of this book probably weren't very high, so it would be a little bit of a challenge unless you order them online to track down every single issue. Although the paper quality is far superior to anything Marvel's doing, so that it'll at least hold up better over time. But like I said, I would definitely try and read this in 1 or 2 sittings so that none of the subplots of the story get lost. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.